Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
Wall Street Journal Markets. July 26, 7:33 America, New York. Credit card spending bill will come due. Card companies are enjoying minuscule losses and big spending, but competitive risks loom. BBC News Business. July 26, 7:27 America, New York. Ministers consider blocking China's role in UK nuclear power. The move, amid rising tensions with Beijing, could impact the development of a plant in Suffolk.
Marginal Revolution. July 26, 7:25 America, New York, the 1991 project. In 1991, on the verge of bankruptcy, India abandoned the license Raj and freed its economy from many socialist shackles. Prime Minister Narasimha Rao announced to the nation.
Forex Live. July 26, 7:24 America, New York. Goldman Sachs lowers US Q3 GDP forecast to 8.5% from 9.5% previously. Some risks seeping into the US economy? On the change, Goldman says that it sees lower 2H 2021 consumption growth on virus risks. If you're looking at the glass as half empty, that's a fair assessment given that another fresh wave of infections is starting to brew in the US.
Daily FX Market News. July 26, 7:05 America, New York. Euro, USD Outlook. Euro sentiment soft eyes on Fed meeting. Euro anchored around 1.18, sentiment in the single currency remains soft, but conviction on the low side.
Forex Live. July 26, 7:04 America, New York. BOE's Vlieghe. When tightening becomes appropriate, I suspect not much of it will be needed. Remarks by BOE policymaker, Hertjan Vlieghe, thinks it will remain appropriate to keep current stimulus in place for several quarters at least, and probably longer. Forex Live. July 26, 7:03 America, New York. BOE's Vlieghe. I think it will remain appropriate to keep current stimulus in place for several quarters at least, and probably longer. Remarks by BOE policymaker, Hertjan Vlieghe.
Wall Street Journal US Business. July 26, 7 o'clock America, New York. Big oil companies push hydrogen as green alternative, but obstacles remain. BP, Shell and Total Energies are all pursuing multi-million-dollar hydrogen projects, often with government support, as they seek to redefine their future role in a world less reliant on fossil fuels.
Wall Street Journal Markets. July 26, 7 o'clock America, New York. Retailers have back to school in the bag. After a year of on and off Zoom schooling, parents have a fair bit of back-to-school shopping to do as children return to classrooms. Retailers will need it.
Wall Street Journal US Business. July 26, 7 o'clock America, New York. Retailers have back to school in the bag. After a year of on and off Zoom schooling, parents have a fair bit of back-to-school shopping to do as children return to classrooms. Retailers will need it.
Forex Live. July 26, 6:46 America, New York. U.S. reportedly says that talks with China saw healthy, professional exchange of views. Reuters reports, citing senior U.S. administration officials on the matter as mentioned earlier in the day, don't expect much from the talks here in Tianjin. They are merely for the optics and won't change how things are developing between the two countries given the fact that the officials in attendance aren't the major generals.
Wall Street Journal Markets. July 26, 6:43 America, New York. Bitcoin, Coinbase, Lockheed Martin, Tesla. What to watch when the stock market opens today. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase jump. Chinese technology companies extend losses.
Forex Live. July 26, 6:40 America, New York. Cable gains stall at 1.3800 for the time being. GBP, USD sees upside move stall a little so far on the day. The pair has made some good progress as price continues its rebound close to the 4th of February low at 1.3566.
Global Economy. July 26, 6:31 America, New York. Valdis Dombrovskis goes for green in EU trade. Commissioner tells us he wants tougher environmental conditions on poor countries' market access.
New York Times Business. July 26, 6:28 America, New York. China moves against education companies, causing shares to plunge. Beijing's latest regulatory move in the tech sector requires online tutoring firms to become nonprofits. A Beijing outlet of New Oriental Education and Technology, an educational services firm. Many middle-class families in China pay for after-school tutoring to help their children gain an edge in national tests.
Naked Capitalism. July 26, 625 America, New York, Wolf Richter. After slashing 33% of workers in 6 years, railroads complain about labor shortages, amid uproar over slow shipments. Railroads are finding it difficult to hire workers and their labor shortfall has prevented them from meeting transportation demand.
Wall Street Journal Markets. July 26, 6:01 America, New York. Barclays overtakes Credit Suisse in investment banking. The UK banks climb up the ranks as a sign that its long, frustrated push to be a major player is making progress thanks in part to the troubles of its Swiss rival. Wall Street Journal Markets. July 26, 5:56 America, New York. China tech slumps, sending a benchmark back to last year's debut. Sell-off in stocks including Tencent, Alibaba and Meituan led Hong Kong's flagship tech index to suffer its worst percentage drop since launching almost exactly a year ago. BBC News Business. July 26, 5:41 America, New York. Marlboro maker Philip Morris could stop selling cigarettes in UK. Tobacco giant Philip Morris says the brand could disappear from shops in 10 years' time. Wall Street Journal Markets. July 26, 5:33 America, New York. Hot used car market boosts auto lenders and borrowers. Used vehicles are performing more like houses, growing in value. Lenders and borrowers are reaping the benefits.
Wall Street Journal US Business. July 26, 5:33 America, New York. Hot used car market boosts auto lenders and borrowers. Used vehicles are performing more like houses, growing in value. Lenders and borrowers are reaping the benefits. Wall Street Journal US Business. July 26, 5:30 America, New York. Demand for part-time CFOs heats up as startups raise more money. A rise in venture funding is letting more early-stage companies hire fractional finance chiefs instead of having other executives manage the books.
Daily FX Market News. July 26, 5:30 America, New York. DAX 30 Outlook. IFO business data shows dampening sentiment. The DAX 30 sees another negative weekly start as risk-off spills over from Asia.
Wall Street Journal US Business. July 26, 5:30 America, New York. A key gauge of future inflation is easing. Inflation expectations, an important signal of future inflation, have begun to ease in the past month, a development that should reassure the Federal Reserve in its prediction that the recent inflation surge will prove largely temporary. Wall Street Journal US Business. July 26, 5:30 America, New York. Tesla poised for record earnings. Wall Street expects the Silicon Valley electric car maker to post second-quarter revenue of roughly $11.4 billion, up from $6 billion a year earlier.
Forex Live. July 26, 05. 17 America, New York. Dollar holds more mixed so far on the session. Dollar a touch softer on the balance of things, but in a mixed spot. The greenback is keeping a mild advance against commodity currencies, though gains have been chipped away with the dollar losing some slight ground against the likes of the euro, pound, and yen so far on the day.
BBC News Business. July 26, 05. 17 America, New York. Heathrow warns of further fall in passenger numbers. The airport says it could see even fewer travelers in 2021 due to testing requirements and restrictions.
New York Times Business. July 26, 5 o'clock America, New York. As China boomed, it didn't take climate change into account. Now it must. China's breathtaking economic growth created cities ill-equipped to face extreme weather. Last week's dramatic floods showed that much will have to change. Children wading through floodwaters on Saturday in Xinxiang, a town in central China. New York Times Business. July 26, 5 o'clock America, New York. QR codes are here to stay. So is the tracking they allow. Fueled by a desire for touchless transactions, QR codes popped up everywhere in the pandemic. Businesses don't want to give them up. Teeth, a bar in San Francisco, began using digital menus based on QR code technology in August.
Forex Live. July 26, 4:56 America, New York. France's Macron. Roughly 60% of population has received at least one COVID-19 vaccine dose. A tweet by French President Emmanuel Macron. The good news is that the vaccine progress is continuing, but the resurgence in the daily virus case count certainly won't be, with France starting to see daily cases keep around 20,000 in the past week or so.